Any idea what a candle bra is? I didn't know that's what it was called either. But basically what it is pointy thing goes in here. So you got a little dish and then a decorative cup that holds your candlestick. It's called a candle bra. I had no idea. So I'm making one. I wanted to make it first. I wasn't going to make a video out of this, but then I got into this piece here, and I always look over here, like I don't know, the camera's right there. So anyway, I started making this thing, and I got into a bad spot on the wood, and I thought, holy cow. You got 5-minute epoxy. You just bought it. Let's figure out a way to put epoxy in here and keep going. So, I'll zoom in. Right there's the bad spot. So, this part will be the part that actually goes into the bottle. This I'll make decorative. And instead of having a decorative cup come out this end to hold the candlestick, what I'm actually going to do is recess and drop the candlestick in. So it'll look like that, basically. But now picture that this way. So, I'm going to figure out how I can secure this so that I can pour this 5-minute epoxy that I have. Because you can't just do it one way. No, you can't. I'm also going to add this green pigment that I picked up. I'm going to add that to the epoxy. So this will be green. Or wait, maybe, no, I'll do purple. And yeah, good times to be had. Now I didn't want to bore everybody with taping cardboard together. I figured if you're smart enough to figure out how to get onto YouTube, you know how to put tape on cardboard. So I'm making the mold is what I'm doing here. I'm making so that I can pour the epoxy in. And what I want to do is this hot? Yes, it is. So what I want to do is take some hot glue and I want to just put it along here, kind of like a caulk. Okay? But I don't want to use caulk. This caulk takes forever. So hot glue. I brought the tape edge up as far as I could. In some spots anyway. And there we go. So now let that set. Next, I'm going to be mixing the epoxy. Kind of keep this turning until your hot glue sets, just to keep it from running out and dripping down. So I'm going places you don't want it to go. Working with this, man, when I say quick cure 5-minute epoxy, they aren't kidding. One, I added a little bit extra on the hardener. Just because I've had this stuff before, and afterwards I was like, man, it just feels spongy. It literally less than 5 minutes and it started setting up. So like I can see air bubbles. We'll see how this works out. But for the most part, my little cardboard thing held. So I'm gonna let it sit for like an hour, and then I'll start spinning it. So you guys, I got stuff to do. So go ahead and watch this for like an hour for me, okay? Tell me when it's done. All right? You guys are swell. Okay, let's go do something fun. this is falling apart on me. What'd you just say? And this is falling apart on me. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to have to say that one more time. And this is falling apart on me. As you can already tell by my surroundings, I am not standing at my lathe. We suffered a loss, and it put up a good fight. It did, but it just didn't have it. It just didn't have the legs, so I couldn't go the distance. So sad. Actually, what it was the middle of that log had a little bit more rot and voids in it than I knew, just by how it was cut. It was cut perfectly, so you couldn't even see where the bad spot was. And as I started to move on, after parting it and sanding and then parting it and everything, and then making little finishing touches on it, it fell apart. It did. It honestly split in two. So that's what we got. So I will make another one. In fact, I'm thinking of gluing up some walnut and ash into a 4x4 block. Block. Anyway, and then we'll make it out of that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified if you want to see more of this. And if you're interested in doing any kind of sticker swaps with me, send me an email, sokomowoodwork@gmail.com. I'll send out my address to you. Or you can just email me your address and I'll send you the sticker. Then you'll have my address. Either way, 6 of one, half dozen of another. That's how it works. Thanks for watching and be safe.